Hey, my name is Bhavani Kola. Welcome back to another session of face-to-face to online transition. Today, we will be looking at how to use Padlet to make our discussion boards and collaboration much more fun and colorful. So let's get this started. So before we go ahead and dive in to see how to use a Padlet, let's go ahead and see what a Padlet is. A Padlet is an online collaborative tool. It's a web-based interface, and it also has apps for your iOS and your Android devices. So it's very easy for students to download and join your collaboration link or your page. It's absolutely free. You get to use 3 Padlets under the free version. And if you want to use more than 3, I think there is a fee. But I strictly use the free version. So let me go ahead and show you how the Padlet looks like once you logged in. So these are my 2 Padlets, and this is your dashboard. You can make a Padlet, join a Padlet, or the gallery. Let's start with the gallery first. So the gallery is all the Padlets that have been created by various users, and they're ready for you to go ahead, reuse them, or to, modify them. So let's go ahead and start with, let's see, life cycle of a butterfly. So this is up there. Somebody has created this beautiful life cycle, and you can go ahead and simply remake it, or you can share this. But I like to customize my Padlet, so I'm not going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to go to my dashboard here, and I'm going to make a Padlet. So let's go ahead and make one. When you make a Padlet, it's going to give you an option of how do you want it. Do you want it to be a wall? Do you want it to be a canvas, a stream, a grid, a timeline, various options. Not to worry. Let's say you pick a timeline and you decided that's not what you want. You can always go back and change your format. So I'm going to go ahead and click select. And it's going to start to make your Padlet. It automatically comes with a random picture. You can always go ahead and change that. So I'm going to change my title to a sample, right? And then a description. What I like to do is I like to give a description saying, click on the plus sign and add your comment. So that way students know exactly what to do, or people who have never used Padlet below, they know exactly what to do. And the next one is your icon. Do you want to have an icon to your Padlet? You can pick from all these emojis that you have, or you can always go ahead and add your own. Let me go ahead and pull this to the bottom so you can see. So you can always go ahead and add your own icon if you have one. You can upload an image, paste a link, or you can actually draw on all of these. Once that's done, this is your address and your appearance. This is how you want your Padlet to look. So when you click on it, you have an option to pick from solid colors, right? You have all different colors. You have gradients. You have textures and patterns. You have various options to choose from, and you have pictures. You can either choose a picture or you can add one. I'm just going to go ahead and pick this picture. Or you can also add your own picture if you have something that you want your wall to look like. All right, the next one is the font. I really don't care about the font and the color schema. It really doesn't matter to me. And even if you make a mistake and you did not like the way it looks, you can always go back and modify. I'm just gonna stick to the font that they gave me, or let me just go ahead and pick this one. The next one is attribution. If you click on it, the author has to display the name on each post, however they comment or they post it. And comments, do you want others to comment on the post? If you want to collaborate and have an assignment where students record their screens or record themselves or upload a file and you want one another to comment, then you can go ahead and click on this one. The reactions, these are the couple of things that I love. Either you can let your students like one another's post. You can let them vote on one another's posts. Like if you have a photography class and you want them to vote on the best picture or the best presentation or the best article, however you want it. If you want to rate your students, and you can go ahead and give them a star rating from 1 to 5. But if you want to grade them, you can go ahead and grade and set a maximum value for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a like, but if you want to grade it, you can go ahead and do that too. And then the content filtering, I always want to go ahead and approve if you want to, and you always have to make sure you filter for the profanity. And that's what it is. Once that's done, you can go ahead and start posting. So what I want to focus on is how many options, how many ways can you post? So I'm going to go ahead and create a post here. I'm just going to say first post, and I'm going to say welcome. So that's one way of posting, right? I did that. I'm going to move it right here. Oops, okay. And then I'm going to have another post, and I'm going to say hello. And I want you all to see how many options I have. I can upload a file. I'm going to go ahead and pick a file. Let's see. I'm just going to pick one random PDF file, and it's uploading. It's going to take a minute to upload. And you see the file is right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to upload a link. So the link I'm going to take is, you can actually put any URL. I'm just going to do www.google.com, and I'm just going to click save. There you go. And then I'm going to add another post where I can have my images. So you can have your images here. I'm just going to say math, and I'm going to search. You have different images. I can actually click an image, right? If I don't like it, I can go ahead and click video of math. You can actually embed your videos of, say, fractions. There you go. And if I want to, I can also go ahead and do my GIFs. What are they called? GIFs. And there you go. That's one right there. And I want to go ahead and show you how to take your own picture. So here you go. I was not ready for that. Smile. Oh, it's taken now. All right, I'm going to save it. It's going to take a minute to save. It's not going to take too long, trust me. There you go. And I want to show you how else can I post. I'm going to add another post here, and I want to film myself. So once let me get ready. I'm just going to say 1, 2, 3, and that's good to go. Pause. I'm going to play back and save it. I'm going to say sample, and I'm going to save. It's going to take a minute depending on how long your video is. Mine is a couple of seconds, so it shouldn't take too long. So right there, the video is right there. I'm going to go ahead and show you my favorite, which is screen recording. Actually, let me show you the voice. You can record your voice. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hello, welcome to face-to-face to online transition. Very good. Playback and save. You can give it a title. I'm just going to say sample 1 because I'm running out of names. It's going to take a minute to save it. Trust me, it's not going to take too long. It's right there. You can play back that. Hello, welcome to. There you go. And I'm going to go ahead and add another one. So if you see that this is an endless canvas, as you keep adding, the canvas keeps getting bigger and bigger. I'm going to go ahead and show you my favorite, which is the screen recording. You have to install an you have to install an extension that comes with Padlet, which is free. And once you do that, it lets you record for 5 minutes only. And the best part is everything is stored on the Padlet cloud. It gives you an option to record your entire screen, your application window, or your Chrome tab. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and record the life cycle of a butterfly. Hello, this is a life cycle of a butterfly. The first one is the egg and the caterpillar, pupa, and then butterfly. Bingo. Done. And then you're going to go back to your main screen, and voila, your video is right here. I'm just going to say butterfly. Save it. It's going to take a minute to save it, depending on how long your video is again. As you can see, it has been saved right here. And another one is how to draw. I'm going to go ahead and click on drawing. You can actually have students write things out, right? I'm just going to put a smiley face and save it. And you also have an option to change the background however you want it. You want a white background, you want a black background, you can do however you want it. But these are different ways that you can have your students comment. Just a plain comment, a file, a GIF, a picture, a video, a audio, screen recording, embedding videos from YouTube, embedding your websites, and your interactive whiteboard. Now let's just say that you did not want to, or you want to change the format of your Padlet. You can simply go here and change format. So if I change it to Canvas, you see everything is, it's going to take a minute. Everything is right here, right? And I'm going to go ahead and change the format to grid. And you will see it comes up as a grid. So it depends on how you want to see it. If I want it as a streamline, I can go ahead and click stream. I think I clicked stream, yeah. So it's gonna post on what was the latest. This was the latest, which is doodle, screen recording, your audio. And you see the option is I can only like the video. But if I want to go ahead and change that, I can do that as well. You decided to, let's see. You decided to change your mind and you want to change the format. I'm going to go ahead, not here. I'm going to, where is it? Modify. I'm going to, instead of like, I want to star my students, right? And I'm going to rate them. And here you can rate. So I'm just going to close this. And see, when you rate it, it's going to give you what star do you want to put? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put star 5. There you go. But if you want to grade it, you will go back, modify. And instead of rating, you will give them a grade of 100. And it says, warning, everything is going to be deleted. If you're okay with that, you go ahead, save, and close. And if I want to grade it, I'm going to give it 92. And there you go. So different ways you can do that. And the best part is, how can you share this? You simply click on share. You can copy the link. You can get a QR code. You can embed this into your blog or your website. You can email it, share it on Facebook, Twitter, or Google Classroom. Once everything is done, you can either save this as an image, as a PDF, as a CSV file, or Excel spreadsheet, or print it. So let me show you how I do it in my classes. I click on embed and fully embedded. You see that this is fully embedded. I just copy the link, right? You have different ways. You want to put it on a website, WordPress. You want to preview as an embedded card, but I use the first one to embed into my LMS. I simply copy it. So once I copy it, I go into my Blackboard. This is an already embedded one that I have in. As you can see, my students are very interactive here. I will go ahead, create an item. There's so many ways to do it. You can create a web link, but I like to embed it inside my Blackboard. So I create an item. I'm gonna say Padlet, and you will click on HTML tab, and you will simply paste your code, update it, and submit. And then once you scroll down, there you go. And however you want your Padlet to be displayed. So let me go here, where is it? If I change my format to a wall, that will automatically be updated in my Blackboard as well. There you go. And then you can grade it. You can let students comment on one another in however you want it. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments so I can help you better. Take care.